This is the story of a boy with nothing who became everything because he refused to quit, no matter pain, fear, or doubt. Born into poverty and ridicule, he carried labels like failure, yet he quietly believed tomorrow could be different if he kept trying. Each day was a grind of hunger, cold, and uncertainty. But he learned to move anyway, one determined breath after another. He failed exams, missed goals, heard hopeless verdicts, and still he showed up again, ready to study harder and practice longer. Dreams looked unreachable, doors seemed locked, and the world moved on, yet he kept knocking, learning the rhythm of persistence. Alone at night, he made a promise to himself. Whatever happens, I will not quit. I will keep moving forward. He started working when others rested, reading under dim light, repeating drills, building strength the slow, honest way, brick by brick. While the town slept, he trained in rain and dawn fog, teaching his legs and heart to trust effort more than luck. Every failure turned into a notebook of lessons. He underlined mistakes, adjusted his stance, and stood up a little stronger. They laughed at his effort and called him foolish, yet their noise became fuel as he practiced alone with stubborn focus. Even at home, worry and doubt surrounded him, but inside, he guarded a small flame that said simply, "Keep going." At sunrise, he ran hills, feeling the burn in his lungs as proof he was alive, changing and moving toward possibility. After years of scrapes and stumbles, a tiny wind finally arrived, whispering that effort works and momentum can begin small. It wasn't a trophy, just improvement, but it changed his posture. He saw the path and took another measured step forward. In the mirror, he spoke softly to himself. "You can do this. Stay steady, breathe, and return tomorrow stronger than today." Training stretched long into the night, pages filled with notes. Repetition hardened weaknesses into habits that finally held under pressure. He treated failure like a coach, reviewing what went wrong without excuses, turning criticism into maps for the next attempt. Pain no longer scared him. It measured progress, reminding him that growth is uncomfortable and courage is built by practice. He applied again and again, collected rejections like stamps, and still returned, adjusting his plan until the door finally moved. Most would have quit right there. He inhaled, straightened his back, and chose the harder road because it led somewhere true. Every no became a training weight. He lifted it with patience, building the strength to carry yes when it arrived. He hit bottom on a rain-soaked evening, ready to surrender, then remembered the promise he made when nobody believed. He lifted his head and felt a spark return. Not victory yet, just the decision to stand and try again. Slowly he stood, heavier but stronger, letting the rain wash yesterday away, while he stepped forward into his next chance. He turned discomfort into fuel, training at sunrise, trusting that small, honest efforts, repeated daily, become unstoppable over time. He pushed each day a little farther, tracking evidence of progress until belief felt earned, not imagined, and discipline replaced luck. What once broke him now forged him. Under pressure, he held firm, discovering the calm that lives beneath persistence. At last, a real win arrived, modest but undeniable, proof that disciplined days stack and faith grows through measurable results. He held the medal and exhale, not the finish, the beginning, a reminder that momentum rewards those who keep moving. Facing the horizon, he pictured the life he could build, then took the next simple step available, right in front. Each success widened his posture. Gratitude stayed close. He treated progress like responsibility and doubled down on his habits. Some who once mocked him offered respect. He, Cux, nodded kindly, knowing the work mattered more than any applause or praise. He reminded himself this was only the beginning. Standards rise with growth, and new mountains wait beyond today's horizon. He wrote bigger goals, circled deadlines, and built routines that made courage automatic when motivation faded or comfort tempted. Cliffs looked impossible until he climbed. Fear shrank at contact. Action revealed holds the map, never showed from below. He crossed long bridges in storms, trusted the process, and learned that consistency beats talent when talent stops showing up. Years later, he stood under bright lights, hearing cheers, remembering cold nights, and thanking the patient work nobody saw. He used the stage to honor the struggle, because winning means little if you forget the road that built you. Holding the trophy, he understood the lesson. Persistence is ordinary days repeated bravely until extraordinary becomes inevitable for those who continue. People asked how he did it. He said the truth is simple. The practice is hard. I kept showing up. His answer stayed short, but behind it lived thousands of quiet choices. To try again when quitting seemed reasonable. That difference, small and repeated, turned paths. Tiny efforts compounded into strength. The moment most people stopped showing up each day. This story isn't only his. It is a mirror for anyone carrying doubt and still moving, even with shaking hands. If you refuse to quit, your path will evolve. Patience invites progress, and effort slowly changes what feels possible. It could be your story too. Choose one small step today, then another tomorrow, until momentum starts carrying you forward. When life knocks you down, pause, breathe, and rise. The ground can teach balance if you stand up again. Stand up stronger. Carry what you learned. Let resilience tighten your frame and courage lift your chin toward the light. If a door won't open, build a new one. Creativity and grit together will find a way through for you. Remember the boy with nothing. Remember the nights in doubt. Remember that faith grows when you keep moving anyway. That same boy became a man with purpose, not by magic, by time, work, and a promise kept daily. He never gave up. That decision, repeated, shaped him more than talent ever could, turning effort into a steady engine. So, do not give up now. You are closer than you think. And one more honest try can turn everything. Keep fighting with patience. Discipline is kindness to your future self, the bridge between intention today and results tomorrow. Keep moving. Momentum wakes up when you start small and stay consistent, even on quiet days without any applause. Your pages are still blank. Write them with effort, humility, steady work turn fear into skill. The world is waiting to see what you can build. Show your work, learn quickly, and keep returning to the craft. One day they will tell your story. Make the chapters worth rereading by choosing effort when comfort calls you back. They will call it the story of the one who never quit, because you kept choosing the harder, truer path. The boy who never gave up became the person who lifts others. Your courage can spark courage in someone watching. Neither should you. This is your sign to continue. Take one more step and meet the sunrise with steady resolve.